Right, okay. Trying to figure out how the hell to do this now. Oh, this lighting is terrible as well. Oh my god. Don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Trying to think. I'm trying to think what to do. Let's try doing that there like that. That's a little bit better, I think. Hello. I don't expect anybody or many people, if anything, to join me this afternoon. I don't know what my hair is doing. As you can see by the title of the thumbnail and of the stream itself, this is it. This is me done. It's not going to be a very long live at all. And I couldn't be bothered to make a separate video because that required editing and stuff because I always ramble, as you know. So I thought I'd just do a quick live, and it was very sort of last minute decision. Thought you know what, I feel like I need some sort of closure, and yeah, so I thought I'd come on and say hello. Hopefully you can hear me okay, by the way. Over the last year I've noticed that my webcam sound has been a bit funny, so I've been using my little headset. Probably shouldn't do that because it's a bit loud. So yeah, so hopefully you can hear me okay. I need to go onto YouTube. Oh my god, onto YouTube to make sure that I've got the proper chat. There we go. And also, I'm clicking the wrong things. This is a really good stream. There we go. It was on cinema mode on my YouTube. So anyway, hello everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I've got 31 people in. That's madness. I didn't expect anybody to be here because I obviously haven't done anything for a year. So hi to Lee, Cola Flipper. Oh god, I'm gonna try and remember names now. We got Heather, Treasure Pirate, and Lex, Bad Biscuit, and obviously Andrew, Monumental. Hello to Aaron, Ian, Peter, Kez. Oh my god, it keeps jumping. Bailey Rose, Ads, Peter Ray, David, Pete, everybody. Hello, and thank you for joining me this afternoon. As I say, it was a bit of a last minute thing. It was a bit of a last minute decision to do this. But as I thought I'd come on and say hello and also say goodbye, to be honest. So as some of you know from, if you'd looked on my Instagram, if you're part of my group for YouTube, God, this lighting's so bad, it makes me look really old. I feel really old. So Instagram stories and also on my channel, I put up to say that I'm selling all my stock. So I spoke to a few people and spoke to one person in particular, and that person came this morning to collect all my stock and obviously to pay for it as well. I'm not going to say who it is in case they don't want to be told, or they will say later on or something. I don't know. I haven't discussed it with them, say if they want me to say it. So, but somebody came this morning, bought all my stock. That room is now empty. It's really weird. And as you can probably tell, again, if you remember, this isn't my normal office. This is actually my dining room. My office is still upstairs. It was still okay to be an office, but with lockdown, I was spending more time at home. So was Chris. He was also spending a lot of time at home. So, but I still had to do some work. So I moved my office downstairs. So he was in the living room, I was in the dining room, so we could still sort of see each other. So it wasn't completely blocked away from each other. So that's why it's all different. I feel like on this channel, you've probably seen like 4 or 5 different places, and been in 2 different houses, been in the garage, all that sort of stuff. So things have changed on this channel quite a lot. But obviously this is the biggest change. Hello to everybody who's coming in. Thank you so much. Double Karma asks, do you think you would return to reselling on YouTube in the future? I don't think so, to be honest with you. So this is why I'm putting this video up. This is completely random. I have no script. I have no idea what I'm going to say, so it's all just very random. This is why I'm putting this video up, because this is it. I'm afraid. I say my stock is gone. It's literally empty. Everything went this morning. I put on I think it was Instagram I put in this morning, showing all the bags that were in my porch to say this is all going, it's all gone. So yeah, it's going to be, if I was to come back into it, it would be a hell of a lot of work to just get everything back up and get everything started again. YouTube, probably not, but that's probably the most likely out of the two. You know, I definitely couldn't imagine going back into reselling, because it's been and gone, unfortunately. However, YouTube's never out the question. I've always somehow done something with YouTube or another. But it was taking a lot of time to edit videos and stuff. That's why my videos really started to dwindle, because the time that it took to do videos just ate into my time for actually making money. And you don't make very much, if anything at all, with YouTube. So yeah, it's very, very unlikely that I will be coming back into YouTube and doing videos and stuff. But also extremely unlikely that I'll be doing eBay. Andrew says, when does the Etsy YouTube channel start? It won't. There's no, genuinely, when I started to reset back into selling on Etsy, I did think about doing a YouTube and explaining how I do things. I do have, and I did have, a YouTube channel way back in the day, when I first started selling on Etsy, of how to make certain things. But then I'm like, why am I telling everybody how to make these things? And then they're not going to buy my things. And again, it was all very much, it took forever to edit the videos and things like that, and just ate into my time. So no, there'll be no Etsy YouTube channel. And again, like with eBay, I can say, I sold this today, this is how much I bought this for, etc. Etsy, it's just the same thing. I only sell a certain amount of things, of different products. So yeah, so again, hello to everyone who has joined. I can't go through everybody. So Alexa said, what do I do on Etsy? I sell personalized items for weddings, which has been fun over the past year. I used to sell wedding things on Etsy back in 2015, I think it was. And then I think, was that uni? I went back into uni to do my teaching, and that was my focus at that point. So I had to stop doing my Etsy selling, because I needed to focus on teaching and learning how to teach and things like that. So I started it then, and then when sales on eBay were starting to dry up, I then reopened up my Etsy store, started making things for that, and then COVID hit and eBay went really, really quiet. So then Etsy took over, and that's what I'm doing on Etsy. But as I say, it's been a bit of a rough ride with that, because it's pretty much just wedding things that I sell, and obviously weddings pretty much haven't happened this year, so or back last year. Rachel said, why have you quit reselling? It wasn't on purpose as such. It was just because it all came to a stop, mostly when COVID hit this time last year. Sales just stopped coming in. I couldn't go out sourcing. All of my stock, or most of my stock, came from charity shops. Obviously they were closed. It was getting more and more difficult to source items and things like that. So yeah, so it just kind of stopped. I stopped sourcing things, and because I was sort of getting into my Etsy stuff, because that was doing quite well, I stopped focusing on eBay. I'm trying to think of so many different things. My brain's not working all at once. I haven't done this in a while. Yeah, so I was focusing on all my Etsy stuff, and I couldn't put all my whole heart and soul into eBay and do YouTube and things like that. So I just stopped doing things, and then I have been like glancing at it. I saw the odd thing here and there, but my figures are like 2% compared to what I used to earn. It's just nothing, absolutely nothing. I'd sell probably like 2 or 3 items a month, if that. So it just kind of happened. And then recently, just things have been popping up. Obviously, all this thing about the recommended item specific things pops up again. You're just like, oh, I spend hours and hours listing items to then have eBay then go, oh, by the way, you need to make sure it specifically says that it's a woman's dress. I'm like, I know it's a woman's dress. You should know it's a woman's dress. And it's just frustrating to go back into it. And I feel like that affects my sales, and it just hasn't. Just hadn't taken off. And yeah, but the main reason I feel like at this moment is because I'm moving house. I did mention that in my Instagram post the other day. I know that you all, I say you all as if, you know, you all were here, but if you were here this time last year or just before this time last year, I not long moved into this house. So I moved here back in December 2019. And yeah, and now I've got to move again. So I've got to move again. I'm moving, getting my keys next week. And I just don't have the room for it either. So I really sort of looked at it and was like, I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this. And I thought, you know what, somebody else can make some money with this. I don't have the time to do it. So that was kind of a long answer for that. But that's kind of what the reasoning was. And then I also had an email from Google the other day, from YouTube, to say that my YouTube account is no longer being monetized, which I didn't think was a thing. I thought once I'm monetized, even though I think I probably took, I don't know, £50-60 the whole time I was doing this. And that's it. I hadn't taken anything much after that. So it was kind of a bit pointless. But yeah, it popped up saying, you know, you're not being monetized, and made me look up YouTube and think, I haven't done anything in ages. It goes to show how much I haven't done. I just need to let it go and give these items to somebody else to be able to do something with. So will the KLC Facebook group continue as it's brilliant as it's a brilliant resource for clothing knowledge and lovely positive people? Absolutely. So for those of you who aren't in my Facebook group, me and Lee, mainly Lee, really, he does most of it. So Cola Flipper, he is a moderator in my group, so that group will stay absolutely fine. We can rebrand it if you want. We can just say like selling clothing on eBay and just have it a bit more generic. And Lee, you can sort of man that and sort of keep hold of that. So yeah, so then that'll still be there. There's absolutely lovely people on there. People ask questions all the time. They have some really, really good answers from the rest of the people on there. So that will stay. That's absolutely fine. Ali said, do I have a new job now? No. I am still selling on Etsy. However, I am potentially going back into teaching in September. I'm in between trying to figure things out and figure how that's going to happen. It might happen. I might go back to teaching in September. But we'll see. Yeah, at the moment, Etsy is. Glad Etsy's picked up. You're gonna have a boom when weddings are back on. I hope so. I really do hope so. Things will slowly start to pick up again. So yeah. Kez asks handmade items. They are. Trying to find out where. So this is mainly what I do. Oh dear. So these glasses, this is what I mainly do. So it's personalised glasses. So it's got somebody's name on it, and then also it's got the role of what it is that they do, and they come in a million different colours. I've got like all sorts of different colours of vinyl in my drawers here. So yeah, and so all the colours of the rainbow, you can get the glasses. And then I kind of tweaked it a little bit to do it for Christmas and stuff as well. I also sell, I don't even know, I can't even think what I sell. I sell bags with, again, it's because it's all personalized. So I sell bags with people's names on it. I sell little elastic bands that go on your wrist for, let's say, bridesmaid and maid of honor and bride and stuff like that, to give to your bridesmaids. Beer glasses, whiskey glasses, frames. I'm just looking around for inspiration. I can't even think off the top of my head what I sell, but yeah, that's essentially what I sell. So it's all handmade, it's all personalized. Anyway, sorry, I'm just going to quickly scroll through what's going on. Is there a patter of tiny feet? Definitely not. No. No. If there was, I would have told you, but no, there's not. There's not. That's £60 more than I would make from YouTube. I know it's just ridiculous. I think £60 is the minimum that you can take from YouTube straight away or something like that. I don't know. But that happened once and that haven't happened then. So yes, I'm not monetized on YouTube anymore. So for all of those of you who have been religiously watching my YouTube videos since I've been gone, because I know there's loads of you, you don't need to, because I don't get money for it. But yeah, hi Deep Fried Deals. Thank you very much, Kez. The Facebook group should say as Kelsey, you did all the hard work. No, honestly, it has no meaning. If people are trying to search for clothing help with eBay, I want it to be obvious that that's what it's for, rather than just clothing with KLC, because they're like, who's Kelsey? Who's she? So yeah, so oops, pulled out my earphone. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been up to. So I now sell on Etsy. That's my main focus. eBay no longer exists. All my items have gone from my eBay account, and somebody has bought them, and hopefully will give them a new lease of life, and will do well with them. And I do wish them all the best in doing that. So yeah, that's me. That's what's happened. And as they all went this morning. So, and I've now got an empty space in my office upstairs, and it's just, I just needed a bit of closure. Just needed to come on here and say thank you. And yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. James has just come in. It was nice to meet you today. Yes, it was me who bought the stock. So yes, it was James from the Extreme Booters who bought the stock. For those of you who are in my group, you probably already knew that because he did post in my group. But I didn't want to mention his name in case he wanted to hold off saying anything. So yeah, so good luck, James. I really do hope that you do well with it and it works out. There was a lot of stuff. There was there was so much stuff. Thank you, BCP. Wow, that kind of brings back some sort of nostalgia to me there. Double Karma says you could expand Etsy Easter Valentine's Month. That's exactly what I've been doing. So I have I have two Etsy accounts. So one is my one for weddings, and then another one is my one for it's seasonal, so it's all based on Valentine's Day. I did Valentine's Day crackers and things like that. Just trying to find. Oops. Oh dear. So yeah, these are actually, I forgot about these completely. These are the other things that I do. So these metal cards, they go in a wallet, and whoops. So I take somebody's handwriting. Oh, it's pouring down with rain. I take somebody's handwriting, and then I can engrave it onto a card. So whether that is somebody who wants to write a message to somebody, and give it to them. So like in this instance, it's about the wedding day, and then it gets sent off to somebody, or if it's somebody who's passed away and their grandparents have written them a note or something and they want it to be kept. So like, if you've written a note to somebody, you put it in your wallet or your purse and it just kind of starts to disintegrate and just wear out. This obviously won't because it's metal. So it's the exact same size as a credit card. So that's what I do. And then I did some for Mother's Day as well. Like this one, can't really see that well, but it's got little bunnies on it, so it's Happy Mother's Day. And then this one as well. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm kind of venturing out into that as well, doing stuff like that. So I do have a separate little bit on that as well. It's also organising the bags. It will all loom out of place in my disorganised mess. Oh look, yeah, it'll all look out of place. Well, obviously you can take them out, but hopefully at least you can look at it in a nice neat pile rather than a big big massive pile. Hello Jennifer. So anyway, so yeah, that is it. That is me. Thank you very much for sticking by me all this time. Thank you very much for being around and supporting my channel, supporting me, and just being lovely people. I feel like I'm saying a lot as well. I've been missing your videos and analysis. I'll have to up my game and try to mantle. Yeah, so you should. So you should. But yeah, so it's been good. It's been fun. But I say, because now that stock is gone, it has gone. It's not coming back. Please don't bring it back, James. It's gone. So that is it. That is the end of this. As I just did this. I did it mainly for me, to have some sort of closure, but also wanted to say thank you and goodbye to everybody in here. So yeah, I mean, it's been a busy year for me, without the reselling as it is anyway, you know. And as most people know, everybody should know, COVID hasn't been nice on the world over the past year. So there's been a lot that's happened over the past year, and some good things, some not so good things. So it was an interesting one, but yeah. So thank you very much, everybody. I will put a post on my Instagram shortly, just to say where you can find me. You can find my Etsy business if you want to follow along on my journey on that. Don't expect you to, but I'll put a link in my description of my Instagram post, and that'll be my last post there. This is my last video here. And yeah, if there's no more questions, if there's no more anything, then I will go and I will leave it there, and I will wish you all the best for the future. Have I had the jab yet? No, I haven't. I'm not that old. No, I haven't. Haven't had that. I haven't even got an appointment booked, so I'm just waiting for my phone call. Thank you for the knowledge and advice you've shared. All the best for your wedding business and the move in the future. I know you'll smash it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ian. I really do appreciate everybody and everyone's kind words. And for everyone just coming onto this live today, I didn't expect anybody to come along, to be honest, because it was just so last minute, and I thought everyone had unsubscribed. I've had it and I'm not old. You're older than me. The very best of luck with your adventures. Thank you very much. Thank you. So yeah, there you go. I'm going to call it there. Have a cup of tea as well. So I think that's everything. Had to try and learn how to use StreamYard again. Just wait a couple more minutes just to make sure that everything's done. Yep, seems like it. Seems like that. I've still got 44 people in, so everyone's just kind of watching me wait until everyone goes. You know what? I really do feel like there was something else I wanted to say though, but I can't remember. So if there is, I'll put it in my Instagram post. Yeah. don't feel like I can say bye. I don't feel like I can close it because yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah, I don't want to go. I don't want to stop this video. There's no giant mug. No, it's just a little mug. Little mug actually that says Mrs. on it. Yeah, no giant mug. That's in the cupboard. You should always end with a giant mug. I don't have. I do have one, but it's in the cupboard. It's just a normal sized mug now. Right, that is it. Now I've got messages from Georgina. There you go. Right, anyway, I am going to go. I'm going to leave it there. thank you very much, everybody, for everything. Yeah, that is it. And I wish you all the best in the future with all your own reselling and all your other ventures. So thank you very much. Bye, everybody.